Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you about something pretty interesting. So first off, let's just get into this beat, okay? So I just made this a few hours ago, pretty quick. Which isn't my favorite thing, but this sample is something I chopped up and made from AI. What I want to show you today is how to do this, right? So I'm in Logic. Understand that this can be done in any DAW. You just follow the same principles that I'm using, and you can make your own AI-based samples, and I'll show you how to chop them up and make a beat. I'm going to be doing this all in real time, so I don't know what kind of samples I'll come up with. I don't know how cool the beats is going to be, but we'll try our best and get it figured out. So first things first, where are we getting this from? We're getting this from Udio.com. Udio is an AI text-to-music software. It's been around for like a year or so. Basically make an account there and get cooking. So this is what I just used to make that last beat you heard. So basically it makes two tracks, each 32 seconds long, and you just have to put a prompt in. I think for that one, it was something basically like epic film score, cinematic, moody type song with no drums. So that's what I did. And I'll do something similar again. So let's do epic, cinematic, dark, moody film score with no drums. Let's just try that. Creating your track, so now it's cooking up two tracks. It's just that easy. The cool thing about this is that a lot of AI tools limit you to just a few tries before they make you sign up or pay. This gives you like 110 credits, and I think it's like 2 credits per generation that gets you 2 tracks, and then you can go in and mine more credits. It's interesting. I'll do a bigger video on this in general. All right, so that took like 30 seconds or so. Let's listen to what we got. 2 tracks. One is Shadows of Destiny and Shadows of the Abyss. Again, this is free. You saw me plug this in. It took a minute. So, and the legal thing is a little complicated. The legal thing, I think it's just because they don't even know what the laws are yet, and everything's changing. So they say like, hey, you can kind of use it unless you can't. That's basically what they say in like the terms of service. As far as I can tell, you'll have no problem chopping these up, using them as samples in a track, and charging for beats or charging for a song or getting streams, things like that. So this is the second track that it generated from that same prompt. It gives you 2 choices every time you generate a track. That's kind of cool. I definitely like that first one more. So let's go ahead and dot, dot, dot over there at the end of that track, hit download. And then I'll ask if you want to do a video. Obviously not. I'm just going to do an MP3. You could do WAV if you want slightly higher quality. But I don't think that this is actually generating in a high bit rate. I don't really even know how the AI generation works. I have some understanding of how like ChatGPT works, but this is different. And I don't know if it's taking in audio sources and mixing them, or if it's kind of generating everything, or if there's like a set number of tracks it likes to generate. Now, again, I'm cooking in Logic. You can do this in any DAW. I highly recommend Logic if you're any kind of producer. It's definitely my favorite DAW that I've worked with. I've yet to really get into Ableton. That might be better for what I'm doing, but I really like this, especially for what we're about to do with chopping up samples. So I already heard part of this song that I liked. Something like right there. We just need to figure out how to chop it. see what that sounds like looped. All right, there it is. So 130, not an ideal BPM, but I'm just gonna use this as a loop, and this isn't gonna be my hardest beat, but I'm gonna go ahead and bounce it in place. That's what I love about Logic. Oh, so good, so good, so good. And then I'm actually going to slow this down a little bit, and then go ahead and click flex and follow, so it snaps to that original thing there. I'll go ahead and add in a drum track. Turn off the metronome. I love to use a little radiator. That's one of my favorite little preamps. I just love throwing it on samples. If you want to thicken out the sample, something easy to do is you go ahead and again bounce in place. Such a big fan of Logic for this reason. And you can just go ahead and transpose it. That way I'm going to keep most of that high EQ frequency of that strings. Something was going on with the chords in that beginning of the hit. Wasn't really jiving with the 808. So I'm going to take the high frequencies, but I'm going to pitch all those high frequencies down. So it's going to be those strings are going to be deeper like this. And then finally we come up with something like this. So that's not the craziest beat in the world. That's not the most interesting thing, but for a couple minutes, just giving you an idea on how to chop samples from AI in Udio. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments. Otherwise, just go check out Udio and start cooking stuff up. It's free. How could you not? I'll see you in the next one.